I just realized y'all can fucking hear me. Well, fuck that. Might as well jump on that shit. Yo, what up, man? Yo, so usually I'll be having that shit muted and shit, but I just noticed it wasn't. What up, Azor? Let's go, birds. Dilly dilly. Ah, my bad. I wasn't all the way ready. What the dilly? Oh, what the dilly? Oh, welcome to the Wake and Bake Show, your interactive daily Philly sports philosophy, vocabulary, motivational gaming show. And I'm a fancy clown. I'm a fancy clown. Uh, let's go ahead and get into the music. I'm excited. I'm excited as shit. Let's go ahead and get into the music. All right, I explained yesterday that a lot of these songs is songs from around 2019 when I was a really sad boy. So these are gonna be some sad songs, but they're good songs though. They're good songs. I don't feel like this right now, but hey, afraid that I was gonna. Ooh, that's good. Hopefully you got
Mine, I feel like I'm losing my shit.
Your waters.
I feel like I cannot do shit. Love, I feel like I do no more shit. Thug, the shit you see when you see this. Nigga, my family still hungry.
Little Colombian
shit.
dark
Nigga,
roast.
my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as. My name all on the front of my shirt. I work all day, I ain't done enough work. I'm losing my shit faster than I collected. My pay is way lower than all of my debtors. My bills keep coming too fast to keep up with. Looking for jobs that I'm too black to fuck with. I like me a split, say a prayer, say fuck it. Still trying to think of something I'm in love with. I ain't kind of losing my shit. Design, I feel like I cannot do shit. Love, I feel like I do not want shit. Thug, the shit you see when you see this. Mind, I feel like I'm losing my shit. Design, I feel like I cannot do shit. Love, I feel like I do not want shit. Thug, the shit you see when you see this. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga, my family still hungry as shit. Nigga.
And anyone who knows me knows my history. September 21st, be 29 years, I haven't had a drink. And there's a reason why. Because my life was unmanageable, and Buddy Ryan, Kustok, looked me right in my face and told me he couldn't depend on me. Broke my heart. Cut me from the team. And ever since then, it's been my goal. In everything that I do, I'm going to be early, I'm going to be dependable, and anyone that's associated with me, it will be about good stuff. And I have fought that every day of my life. Not trying to be late, trying to be dependable.
What up,
and Josh? Gordon has been everything but that. I'm pulling for him, but we've never had a guy suspended 6 times. Suspended. I got suspended once for a month. And then the collective bargaining agreement, you can be suspended in the off season. So a lot of people didn't know. But I was on my final strike. And Buddy Ryan wouldn't take a chance even with my final strike. Dude has had his final strike 5 times. So for me, I mean, you guys are telling me to lose everything that I stand for to believe it's going to be successful. Having a locker to Tom Brady don't mean jack, man. If I want to get high, everything in his life, his family, his coaches, high school coaches said this about him. All his college coaches, every school he ever went to, every pro team he's ever been on. I'm just about the facts, man. I watched TV yesterday, it made me sick to my stomach. Because people are, look, this dude's got a disease, man. I got it. It's called alcoholism, man. And you know when we get over it? Because I heard you say this, and you my guy, man. I heard you say this yesterday. Can he get over it? We get over this, man, when we get in the grave, man. When somebody throw dirt on us, that's when we got it handled. Not until then. Ain't no cure for this. Am I pulling for him? Are Belichick and the organization, are they pulling? Yes, but I have never seen Bill Belichick give a guy as many chances as Josh has. So yes, I'm pulling for him. But the number one way to predict future behavior is past behavior. I'm pulling for him. I am pulling for him. And if he is healthy, this is Super Bowl champ right here. Tom Brady gonna win Super Bowl number 7 if Josh Gordon, he is that kind of good. He's one of the few guys I could ever see walk off the street, walk into an NFL game and be like, there's not 2 better athletes on the field than him. Mm-hmm. He's that kind of special. So I'm pulling for him. I am.
Is there anything they can do beyond what they've already done to help him, or is this just something he's going to have to...
It's beyond that, man. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, Man, I got sick and tired of walking in and out of crack houses. I got sick and tired of my mama being afraid that I was gonna die. That's when you give it up, man. It ain't about no one else, man. This is internal. Josh, the only one can do something for this. There ain't no pill. There ain't no magic words to say. It's step by step, man. 24 hours at a time, put one foot in front of the other. And believing that every day, man, could be a disaster. See, I wake up every day knowing my life could be ruined because of this disease I have. I never drop my guard.
I let that play out because that shit was powerful. Let me contextualize that real quick. That was Chris Carter. Chris Carter was a Vikings. I think that nigga's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he is, but Chris Carter was a Vikings All-Pro wide receiver. And earlier in the 90s, he got caught smoking crack, and he was an alcoholic, and he was doing cocaine, and he was on all the motherfucking drugs. I even seen that nigga do a dunk contest one time. But anyway, he used to be on one of these shows that I watch, First Things First, and he was talking about Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon is a wide receiver formerly a wide receiver for the Patriots. And that song, I told y'all, man, I was making these songs in like 2019. I was struggling. I was going through a bunch of shit when I was making these songs. So when I heard Chris say that shit in the morning at 7:30 on the TV on Fox Sports, I was like, wait, what you say? Run that back. Say all that again. Then I fucking recorded that shit on my phone, and then I put that bitch on my track. And I feel like it's the most important part of my track. So yeah, shout out to Chris Carter where he is. If you see him on Twitter nowadays, or you see him anywhere, all he doing is just tweeting scripture and trying his best to be a dependable person, as he explained. Cause like he said, he let somebody down in the past, and that shit fucked him up. So now he's literally trying every day not to let nobody else down. That's real shit. So shout out to my guy Chris Carter. And anyway, welcome to the show, man. Azor, what up? Josh Gary, I think you looming in the background. What up? So I'm not as prepared today as I tend to be on other days. Like I got shit that I know I'm going to discuss, but at the same time, I've been exploring this free flowing format a little bit in my mind, and I'm gonna just relax, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just relax a little bit. So first thing I'm gonna do is, nigga, I looked up my city today, and apparently they rioting in my city. Did y'all know that? Y'all know niggas is looting in Philly right now? I didn't know that shit. So let me go check that shit about. Well, check and see what that shit's about. Check that shit out. See what that shit's about. But first, we gonna get into the word of the day. And if you have seen the title of this video, then you can tell what the word is. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Well, my definition tab. Here go one. All right. Yeah, I was looking up all types of shit yesterday. If you missed yesterday's episode, man, you can go back and watch that joint on YouTube. Yesterday's episode, I think that might have been my best episode so far. Also, it should be dropping on the TRM podcast this week. So if you ain't see it here and you ain't see it on YouTube, you might hear it on Spotify. So the word of the day is reconnoiter. I personally I'm not even sure how to say this word. What happened was I was like, damn, I need a word to come up with for this motherfucking show. And that word came to my mind subconsciously. I was like, I don't know what this word means, and I don't even know if it's a relevant word. So I tried to spelled it wrong about 3 times. Then finally, I got corrected by Google and actually found the right word. So here's the word. The word of the day. What up, King of Kings? Supposedly there was a verdict on a cop that killed a bull. Word? Cops are still killing niggas? All right. So I'm gonna look that up right after I get into this word. So the word of the day is reconnoiter. Is that how I'm supposed to say it? How we say it, miss?
Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter. All right. So sometimes you gotta reconnoiter. All right. To make a military observation. Now y'all know that's a verb, action word. Now y'all know I don't like these first definitions because they be way too specific and way too technical. I like to go down and see the more broad and informal uses of the word. So what we got? We don't got shit down here either. They reconnoitered the beach some weeks before the landing. an act of reconnoitering. I hate when they do that. Fucking use the word in the definition. Let's go to Merriam-Webster. This Google trying to be lazy to it, nigga. Here you go. To make a reconnaissance of, or to engage in reconnaissance. To engage in reconnaissance. Let's see what reconnaissance is. A preliminary survey to gain information. So most of you motherfuckers have played tactical warfare games, and most of you motherfuckers have seen tactical warfare movies, and some of you motherfuckers have engaged in tactical warfare. So you understand what reconnaissance is. Reconnaissance is when you send niggas ahead of you to go and scout to make sure the land or the area is what you think it is, or see what you might be able to see about it so you could gain whatever military advantage. Yes, sir, scouting. Absolutely. Scouting is a great word. So you are literally scouting. To reconnoiter is to scout. So that's useful. That's very useful because every episode I do this shit every day. I got to reconnoiter. I got to go online real quick and see what's popping. See what I plan on saying. See what I plan on talking about. Because, all right, so this is on subject, off subject. One of the, not Eagles, one of the Cowboys players, Micah Parsons. If you niggas watch sports, y'all know who he is. He talking a lot of shit. But somebody brought up a real good point yesterday on TV because this nigga's been talking a lot of shit. One of the things he said was, "This is going to the Super Bowl, Cowboys Nation, so get ready." And then them niggas lost to a trash-ass team. And then he actually came to one of the quarterbacks because he's a pass rusher, so his job is to tackle the quarterback and get sacks and shit. So he actually said, the boy name was Josh Dobbs. He was like, "Josh Dobbs, you are on my bulletin board. I am throwing darts at you. You are my prey this week. You are my prey." Them niggas got beat. Josh Dobbs bust them niggas' ass. Had almost 300 passing yards on these boys. So people were saying Michael Parsons is a fucking idiot because he keeps saying all of this shit that's putting him in a crazy position, compromising himself. And one person's had a really good point about it, which obviously made me feel good. His point was, no, Micah Parsons is doing one of the most difficult things in the world you could do. He's hosting a podcast by himself. You know how hard it is to sit here and talk for a fucking hour without nobody saying shit to you? You know how hard it is to talk for an hour without saying something stupid? So yeah, that point was made about my man Micah Parsons. And I make that point about me here, now, today. Sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta reconnoiter before you go to war, because, you know, you might fuck around and get shit on. Or you might fuck around and trip over your feet. You don't know what the land is like. You don't know what the terrain is like. So yeah, that's a good term. I like the idea of reconnoitering. Now, I don't necessarily scout much, but now I'm thinking to myself, damn, if we apply this in life, like there's many different ways that I scout. Dog, I scout every morning. Every morning before I walk out of the door, I walk out of the door. I walk out of the door, walk about 10 feet away from my door, and just stand there and be like, okay, this is the fucking temperature. And then I'll walk back into the house and decide what I'm wearing that day. He is keeping the show interesting, which I love and appreciate about it. And a lot of people are not seeing that point. A lot of people don't understand that this shit is entertainment. But I was taking a survey of it yesterday, and I was like, I mean, what is he offering? He's offering a lot to people. He knows a lot about the sport, so he's giving them mad good information. And he's offering them a lot of insight on shit that, like getting in the mind of a Pro Bowler, getting in the mind of a future Hall of Famer. Because he's a future Hall of Famer, no question about it. But he's offering all of that to people, and I guess you could say he's making himself vulnerable for the public. So I appreciate it. I actually don't listen to his shit, but I'm gonna start listening to his shit today. I'm gonna start paying attention to his shit a whole lot more. Cause I mean, I don't know. I appreciate that shit. I think it's pretty fucking cool. But anyway, let me figure out what's up with these loots and riots and shit. What's happening? Philadelphia. There we go. Look at me. Postseason celebration. Oh yeah, the Phillies clinched yesterday. Oh, this nigga rode the bull. That's Brandon Marsh riding the bull. Yo, my last girlfriend broke up with me because of the bull, bro. That's a story I'll tell some other time. But yeah, that bull right there is the reason she well, you know, we'll talk about it some other time. But anyway, yeah, the Phillies clinched yesterday, so these niggas is running around celebrating, and some of the looting is because of the Phillies clinching. No, not the looting, I'm sorry. Some of the parties in the streets that you may see, some of the celebratory actions It's because of the Phillies clinching. This is the first time we clinched at home in years. All right, let's see. Ed Krasenstein. Why do I follow this person? What is wrong with people in Philadelphia? All right, so this person, I actually follow him, but that's only for the podcast that I follow him. This is not somebody who I give a fuck about or share an opinion with. We actually follow this nigga to argue with him half of the time. Azor can attest to that. But, so this post is probably going to be a little bit more slanted than I want it to be. What is wrong with people? In Philadelphia last night, a bunch of people break into an Apple store and take all of the iPhone 15s. Why, you trying to buy one, homie? With sirens blaring, they then run out only to realize that all of the iPhones have been disabled and they may have been tracked. They may be being tracked. So what do they do next? They begin breaking all of the phones that they just took while being filmed by people with other iPhones. One such video can be seen below. Some people just aren't very bright. Who do you blame? I give him some credit. He had a slightly different way of approaching that. Alright, let's see. Oh, this video is 2 minutes. Let's see. Got one! See my Philly people. My last job was like a block from here.
Oh, my mama's happening. Oh, my God, mama. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. This is real. This is real.
Come on.
Got one. Got one. Got one. Got one. Free iPhones.
Are you saying goodbye, Azor? Are you peacing out?
Look, security running.
Oh shit, I saw it.
Yeah, next.
Yo, listen.
Next. We good now, your son doing fine. You can chill in the hood now. Keep your feet up. I'm about to run me some good now. Yo, what's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound?
That's the
Oh shoot, everybody throwing free iPhones. Let me see the iPhone. Oh my God, I want that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God, go to iPad too. They check the iPad too. They check. Oh my God. Oh my God.
phones, bro. Y'all gotta break it. That's what they tracking us, bro.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing. Oh my God, all these iPhones. And they still going on. Oh my God. Put that shit. Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I don't feel informed. Do you feel informed? I don't feel informed. This is what happens when we are soft on crime. This problem could be solved overnight if we gave severe penalties for those who engaged in this kind of behavior. So he feels like all these people should be shot dead. Okay. What should the penalties be? Their parents. Man, fuck that. Am I on one post? Can I get off this one post? I ain't trying to be on one post. I'm trying to be on this thread. I'm trying to see what's popping with this. So Philadelphia is half of these is about the Phillies clinching and celebrating. Well, no, more than half. And then some of them are about this shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. 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 That's, oh my God. Free Philly. Free Philly. Okay, don't touch him. Oh my God, record this. 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 Record this.
Look, they had me.
Record this.
Bro, I got
Record this.
Bro, I got Ralph.
Record this. No, get off me. Record this, mamas.
I know. Niggas act like you can't track a fucking stolen phone. When has that ever been possible with an iPhone, bro?
Everybody keep your phone out. Keep your phone out. Everybody keep your phone out. Everybody keep your phone out.
Yo.
Phone out.
King of Kings?
This is why we out here, because
I agree with
got
you
to
100%.
Keep your hands to yourself. Oh, this shit just started. I hope y'all ready. It just started and we ain't finished.
I just want to take a minute to say I apologize. I don't want to be on no fear mongering shit, and I don't like putting. This is sad as fuck. I don't like putting a bunch of just bullshit out, just to be putting bullshit out, just to fuck up the energy of the day. But I am trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and I'm also trying to figure out the extent of the issue.
I'm telling you, police, I'm telling you. Got one.
Okay, same video.
Got one.
All right. Well, we could say we saw that one. Damn. Damn. It's fucked up. Because the sound, man. The sound adds so much bullshit. Cackling. Alright. So clearly all of these people are coming out of this building. So all of these people are confirmed criminals, right? All these folks have at least trespassed. At least. Alright, so he gets the littlest one. Punch that nigga in the face. Stop resisting, little nigga. Don't make me break your little arm. This nigga. Nigga, get down and just take it, bro. Let him cuff you and then get up and run. And y'all laughing. Y'all supposed to throw some clothes at the cops so the nigga could get away. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Luton and Kali make this look mid. This is, I mean, mid? Is that a way you want to call it? Mid? I don't know. I'm glad that this is not overly violent. I mean, I don't know. Same chick. Same chick. Same video. Same video. Alright. Philadelphia swarmed by alleged juvenile looters targeting the Apple store. Okay. Ha! He did it again. He said this shit last year. He said, we got 13 more wins, gentlemen. And then we went fucking damn near undefeated for like 9 games. We went undefeated for like 9 games, I think. But, yeah, that's a good ass speech. It's fucked up. It's fucked up to have this in the middle of that. Like, it's crazy. Nigga, because I was going to talk about the other one at length. Alright, so now I need to read an article. Now I need to actually go and read an article. Why are Philadelphians rioting? No. Looting. Sorry. Philadelphia stores beg thieves to leave them alone after the third. Okay. This looks like it has a lot going on with it. All right. So Fox News, my man Azor, you know, Fox is going to be slanted a little bit to the right, which is whatever. All right. Philadelphia businesses put up signs begging for looters to leave them alone as thieves ran rampant for a third night. Damn, this shit been happening for 3 days. Bro, I live here. I didn't know this shit. You'll make what easy? What you mean, Azor? Yeah. You niggas.
Those are the people who know.
Third night in a row. Amid unrest over the police shooting death of a 27-year-old black man. We work here and live here, a large sign read on a boarded up storefront in a devastated area of the City of Brotherly Love photos show. It's been looted already, another store said on its boards, explaining that the Cambridge beauty supply store was family run and had been in the area for 30 years. The store owner's daughter, Christina Balk, told the National Review that it was targeted Tuesday night during wild looting sprees. I'm not trying to hear about this. I already feel sorry for you. I do not need more pity. Okay. Sucks, sucks, sucks. This is what I want to know. While not a repeat of the estimated 1,000 looters police said struck Tuesday night, Wednesday was a third night protesters flooded the streets after a deadly police shooting of Walter Wallace, a 27-year-old mentally ill black man brandishing a knife. Alright, well, we got a name. Walter. Alright, if they killed that nigga on camera, I'm not showing it, just so y'all know. Walter Wallace. Killing. Because, you know, Walter Wallace could be a very common name. Killing of Walter Wallace. I got a Wikipedia page. October 26, 2020. The fuck? They rioting over some shit that happened 3 years ago? A bunch of teens organized a looting spree. Thank you. I appreciate you, Azor. I'll make it easy. A cop got off for killing someone, defending the public. And then someone organized a protest / riot. A bunch of teens organized a looting spree. The graphic was out 2 days ago. They scheduled a meetup to loot. Over some shit that happened 3 years ago? This was planned in public, and they still let it happen. PPD is ass. Okay. I appreciate your reporting of the facts there. I also appreciate your opinion as well. I'm not about to read this, bro. I'm not about to read about this nigga dying 3 years ago, bro. Mad niggas died 3 years ago. Mad niggas have died since then. And I do think it's pitiful, and I do think it's sad, but I'm not about to get up in arms over some shit that happened 3 years ago, bro. Why is these niggas but look, I don't understand why it's just happening now if it was a 3 year ago crime. Like, that's dumb as shit. Wow, that's dumb. That's dumb. Alright, well, since we talking about crime already, let's see why this Jack in the Box chick shot somebody over some fries. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Shooting. I told y'all I wasn't prepared, yo. I did. I warned y'all. Lawsuit filed against Jack in the Box after 2021 shooting over missing curly fries. Why the fuck is all this old news popping up today on the feeds, bro? Is this something really happening in the world that they trying to keep us from paying attention to? On some dead ass shit? I mean, I know the government is shutting down, and I probably should be reading more details about that shit. But, like, dead serious. Why are they telling me about, like, this shit just popped up on my feed this morning. Why are they telling me about shit that happened in 2021? Why is niggas rioting over shit that happened in 2020? I'm sincerely confused right now, bro. What the fuck is going on here? This ain't even an article because it's so old. This ain't even it because it's so old. Lawsuit filed against Jack in the Box after 2021 shooting. Oh no, it's not because it's so old. It's because of these damn pop-ups. Alright, man. Family shot at by employee Jack in the Box drive-thru. Files lawsuit. Oh, so I guess the new news is the lawsuit. Okay. This is interesting. Houston. What happened? Let this commercial play and then let the video. Unmute it.
Yeah, we showed you the shocking video last night. She opened fire on the customers after a dispute over curly fries.
ABC 13's Jessica Willie spoke to that woman who no longer works for the fast food chain. Jessica?
Hopefully not. Nigga, you shot somebody on the job.
That customer and his attorney stood outside that Jack in the Box near Bush Airport to talk about this incident and put pressure on the restaurant. The former employee is defending herself. She claims there is more to this story.
She's aiming. She's leaning. She's not just
Yo, this nigga was
up in
there.
the air trying to scare people. She's trying to kill them.
This morning, attorney Randall Callanan and his client, customer Anthony Ramos,
Scared, that's for sure.
detailed the controversial
Oh,
curly
she
fry
cocked that
incident
shit, nigga.
and the shooting that followed.
It was pointed right at me. I don't know how she didn't get me.
And this afternoon, the armed employee
probably
on
cheap.
the other side of the dispute
Cheap guns don't shoot straight.
contacted ABC 13 to respond.
Which makes them more dangerous than
my
anything.
name and tell my story. That's not the whole story that they telling.
Alonia Ford Theriot says
I seen
she
the
worked
video,
for
though,
Jack in
mommy.
the Box for 15 years. Most recently at the location on JFK, where she says the job was dangerous.
Bro, they said she worked at Jack in the Box for 15 years, nigga. Yeah, curly fries, bro. No, because curly fries is serious. Curly fries is better than tots, better than fries, better than steak fries. Curly fries is like, you damn near don't need a protein when you got curly fries. Damn near. But, yo, I was talking to somebody. I don't know which one of y'all motherfuckers, because a lot of y'all niggas I've been talking to. But I was telling somebody, I ain't never met nobody that worked at McDonald's. Y'all ever had a friend that worked at McDonald's? Y'all know anybody that worked at McDonald's? Like, personal friend that you know that worked at McDonald's or works at McDonald's? Because I was talking to somebody about this. I'm like, yo, it's a million McDonald's. How come I ain't never met a nigga that worked at a McDonald's? I don't know. None of my friends have ever worked at a McDonald's that I know of. I know niggas that worked at Wendy's. I know niggas that worked at all types of places, but not McDonald's. So it's silent in here, so I'm assuming none of y'all niggas know nobody that worked at a McDonald's, right? So I've been talking about this shit for a while now. How about yesterday I saw a fucking commercial, a McDonald's commercial that said, 1 in 8 Americans have worked at McDonald's. I was like, what? So now I gotta go and test the theory and shit, right? I gotta get 8 motherfuckers together and be like, all right, which one of y'all niggas is it? Y'all niggas is lying. Because that's probably what it is. Maybe niggas is just like ashamed of it or don't want to talk about it. But I don't know nobody that's ever worked at a McDonald's, bro.
This was her in March of 2021.
But shout out to her for working at Jack in the Box for 15 years. That's some shit right there. That's some shit right there. She old school.
Ramos says he and his wife ordered a meal combo but didn't get the curly fries.
She said we weren't going to get them, and that was it.
The confrontation escalated to food throwing, and Ford says racial slurs, which Ramos denies.
He kept saying, oh, you gonna make my order over. This is the type of talk about behind you. We hate like y'all.
She says she asked Ramos to leave. The video captures the gunfire.
But the video does show you shoot at them. What if you had
if you hear the audio, you didn't hear the gun go off at all.
There is no audio on the video that was released, but
She trying to say
according
she
court
didn't
records,
shoot.
Houston police did find a spent shell
Fucking
casing.
look at this shit.
Theriot
She
was
clearly
initially
shot.
charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but pled guilty to a lesser charge of deadly conduct and got 1 year deferred adjudication, which she completed in June. She
Yo,
and the
this
restaurant
Texas, though.
still
Y'all know
face
how
a
guns
civil
is in
lawsuit.
Texas.
Ramos and his family says they were exposed to a dangerous employee and were traumatized.
I served my sentence. I paid my fees. I did what I had to do. What else do you want from me?
Ain't no double jeopardy,
I can't give
baby.
you nothing.
Tell them.
But an apology if you want that. But I need the same thing. We both need to apologize to each other.
Damn. Yo,
And
I expected her to sound and be way more ignorant than she sounded. She lying. Look at her hairline and them edges. Listen, bro. I know, but you know what though? She worked there for 15 years, so that make me want to believe her. Not believe her, like I know she lying. I could see the gun going off, but it make me want to give her the benefit of the doubt because I know she's a dependable person. You know what I'm saying? And I know that she's solid, like she's stable. Don't nobody just fuck up their job of 15 years on some it's Wednesday type shit. You know what I mean? Nah, somebody really probably had to have her go over the edge. Niggas probably did call her a nigga. But, I mean, you shouldn't shoot people for calling you nigga. I don't think. I know I wouldn't. I don't think I do. I don't think I would shoot a nigga for calling me a nigga. Nah, I don't think so. I can say that confidently. So, yeah, like, that shit's wild. But I do want to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I want to say, you know what? This probably her only gun violence incident. You know what I mean? And she probably learned her lesson. She says she paid her time. She says she served her sentence. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no double jeopardy, nigga. She pled guilty to a lesser charge. So let it be, man. Now they suing Jack in the Box. She don't even work there. That's funny as shit to me. But do I want those people to get some money from Jack in the Box? That's a good question right there. 15 years. And I'm supposed to believe her? Stop. Do you believe them edges? Listen, bro. It's funny how you fucking type, and I gotta read it like how you type. It's not that I believe her. It's not. I don't believe her. Like, I know she shot at them niggas, and she's absolutely wrong for shooting them niggas. But I also know that if you work somewhere for 15 years, then you ain't just about to start bussing on camera for no reason at all. So, in order for her to start bussing, obviously somebody offended her. Somebody did something, right? Now, he probably ain't pulled no gun out or bust at her, because that's what I would have told niggas. If I was a liar, which I'm not, which, I mean, I try not to be, but if I was a liar, I would have told her, I would have been, if I was her and her lawyer, I would have been like, no, he pulled the gun out first. He had a gun. You can't see it on camera, but he pulled the gun out first. Because cops say that shit all the time. Oh, no, he ain't had no gun. He don't own a gun. He never seen a gun. He don't know what the gun look like. Well, it looked like a gun to me. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to check the camera back or something. Knowing damn well it ain't on the camera. Yeah, it looked like, I felt like my life was in danger. Just like them cops be saying. I felt like my life was in danger, so I pulled out and bust. Like, for real, for real. Meanwhile, I know you don't know nobody. I know you don't. And I still don't either, nigga. It's a fucking conspiracy. Tell him, King of Kings. Um, Bro, I'm not mad at her though. I'm kind of more mad at the people who suing Jack in the Box because, I mean, she got fired. She did her time. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. But I give him. I mean, shit. Fuck it, man. Get your money. Get your money, man. Get your fucking money. I don't give a fuck. Get your money. All right. So like I said earlier, man. The Phillies clinched yesterday. And it's a big deal to me. It matters so much. I know it don't matter to a lot of you motherfuckers, but it matters a lot to me. Cause this city sets cars on fire. This city, niggas climb up poles and get naked. This city, they do all types of shit when the sports teams win. And I mean, I'm talking non-violent rioting. I'm talking good, clean fun. I'm talking fireworks in fucking January. You know what I mean? Fireworks in November. That's what I want to see. The niggas clinched. Streets was crazy. When the Eagles was even going to the Super Bowl, Streets was crazy. When the Phillies won their first playoff game last year, Streets was crazy. So I want that. I want that experience so bad. Cause guess what? Y'all niggas don't know, but it's tests. It's fucking statistics that'll let you know that when this sports team wins in this city, crime goes down. Ain't that shit right? Ain't that shit crazy? But it's true. So crime goes down and people are happier. And I travel around here. I'm a happy commuter, man. I'm a pedestrian. I walk around this motherfucker. I ride my bike. I be on buses and trains and shit. I see people. I gotta look niggas in their eyes. And you know what I want to see when I look niggas in their eyes? Victory. Victory. No. I'm being very serious. I want to see smiles and I want to see that lightness. You know, not tension. You know, I want to see a little bit of joy. Like, even if it's under the surface. And that's what you see when motherfuckers had a fucking Eagles jersey on. You know what I'm saying? On Friday after we just won on Thursday. When motherfuckers had a Phillies hat on. You know what I'm saying? On what's the day? Wednesday. On Wednesday after we just clinched on Tuesday. That shit is huge. And I mean, it's small. It ain't like if you a deep thinker, if you philosophical minded, if you're a person with priorities who works and goes about your business in life, you know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily regard these things or have any type of affiliation when it comes to these things, you at least have to admit that is good vibrations that come from motherfuckers being a little bit happier. And when you got a stadium that fills what, 70,000 motherfuckers, 80,000 motherfuckers that be selling out, and you got a whole nother stadium across the street that seats a whole nother 40,000 motherfuckers, all of different different demographics, that shit really do affect the city, bro. That shit really do affect the city. Maybe it affects my city more than it affects your average city. But I think your sports town, you know, your St. Louis's and shit, you know, your New York, your cities that have a lot of sports, I think they understand it. I think they know it. That's why, like, New York, the New York Knicks is pining for a fucking championship. You know what I mean? So with that said, the Phillies have clinched, and I thank God for it, bro. Because it's getting sad as shit out here. The government shutting down. Hey, yo, Josh Gary, why is the government shutting down? And is the election still going to happen in November? And do it affect your vote? The government shutting down? Because I know it affect your job, nigga. See, that's the crazy part, right? The government shutting down affects everybody in some way. But it really sucks for the people who work for the government. Because it's like, them niggas pretty much got a default on contracts and shit. So, even though this shutdown might not affect y'all niggas personally, I could say my man Josh Gary here, who works for the government, is affected by that shit. So, you know, have pity on my boy. I mean, I know it's not what's driving you to the polls, but would it drive you away from the polls? Does it reinstill your faith in the work that's being done? Because, like, to me, I don't participate in any of that shit, but I know that if I saw things like this, I would be discouraged too. I feel I would be discouraged too. I feel I would be even less likely to participate if shit like this was happening. And when I brought it up to you yesterday, you was like, this is the goddamn third time. And me, I ain't even know. Like, damn, I wasn't counting. I wasn't keeping count. So I know that would fuck my faith up a little bit in the government. Like, if it's a system that I'm actually buying into and I'm participating in, I would feel a little fucked up about it. I would feel a little betrayed. Like, wait, y'all niggas just gonna call off of work? Like, oh, it did the opposite. It actually, okay, that's interesting. I fuck with that. So you feel like, who you voting for? Vivek, right? So you feel like Vivek won't let this shit go down like this? Vivek gonna do a better job? Cause this is a federal thing. This ain't local. This is completely federal. Right? You had 3 shutdowns, 2 during Obama and 1 during Trump. And now another one with Biden. Shit. Yeah, all right. I'm glad you wrote it down like that. Now we could keep a list. And we could just keep watch. Cause it looked like this shit is a frequent thing. Obama had 2 terms, so makes sense he had 2. Did Trump have 2 terms? Yo, that's how out of the loop I am with this bullshit. Did Trump have 2 terms? I sincerely don't know. I could try to count the years, but I really don't. I think I'ma just expose my ignorance if I do that. I ain't trying to do that. All right. I was told to Google this. I don't know what I'm about to see. Well, I know I sincerely hope the government doesn't shut down because I really feel like them niggas. Actually, you know what? I was about to say, I feel like them niggas don't do enough already. So, if they start phoning it in, or whatever, they've been phoning it in already. If they start doing even less than that, then that shit sucks. And it's not like they gonna stop taxing motherfuckers. That's the craziest thing. It's not like the IRS gonna stop taxing niggas. So, it's really wild. It's like, can we get a discount on our taxes for the days y'all niggas took off? Because on some real shit, I mean, I might, what did they say would be affected by it? I know food stamps would be affected. Food stamps would be goddamn affected. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might not get food stamps, but somebody you know will be affected if they food stamps is touched. God damn, you went on a writing spree. I don't know. I'm more concerned about our currency and how the BRICs are de-dollarizing. Yeah, my niggas have been talking about that recently. But it's inevitable. Niggas been talking about that for 20 years, bro. I bought $7,000 worth of silver in 2012. Um, a slew of immigrants legally crossing the borders. You scared of immigrants? Nigga, we need them. I never cared about illegals, but when I saw how it affects us, it's low key scary as fuck. Thank God I don't live in Texas or a border. They giving these niggas driver's licenses, and everything to illegals. Yeah, they been doing that, bro. This shit ain't new. Listen, bro, I work in restaurants, man. And you know one thing about that shit? The whole front of the house is gonna be all white folks, and then me. You know, you're gonna have a white server, you're gonna have a white manager, you're gonna have a white host, maybe an Asian host or a Puerto Rican host or some shit. You're gonna have a white barback, you're gonna have a white busboy, and then you're gonna have me, right? And then the whole kitchen, you got a dishwasher, you got a line cook, you got a prep cook, you got an actual chef, and then you got a sous chef. Aside from the actual chef who typically owns stock in the restaurant and went to school for that shit and is actually like half a millionaire himself because, you know, he had to invest. Besides that one chef, everybody else is Mexican. Everybody else in the kitchen, dishwasher, prep cook, line cook, sous chef, garmager, which is like desserts and salads. All of them niggas is Mexican. Every single one of them. So that's just in one industry. Now, you want to talk about the construction industry, right? You want to talk about factory workers, right? You want to talk about Uber drivers. Because they giving these niggas licenses, as you said. So on some real shit, a lot of our service industry comes down to a lot of niggas who are doing jobs that you wouldn't do. You would never do the shit that these niggas is doing. And we need them to do it. Because I wouldn't do half of that shit either, bro. But if it's pronounced bricks, it's still an acronym, though, right? I ain't want to assume nothing. What do it stand for? Yeah, so like on some real shit, I'm not looking at this shit like it's my land and I need to protect it and I got some shit to fight for and niggas ain't allowed to have none of it. Hell no, nigga. I was born here. I could have been born somewhere else, but I wasn't. I was born here. If another nigga decide he want to come over here, you think I'ma fight him? You think I'ma be mad about a nigga wanting to come here where I was born? Nah, I don't feel territorial in that way, bro. It's just not in me. It's funny they call it bricks. That's a good ass name. I mean, it's not that we don't need people here to fill those positions. Okay, agree with Josh. It's not that we don't need people here to fill those positions. You know what it really comes down to? If y'all niggas really had an issue with labor, then I would have an issue with the outsourcing of labor. I would have an issue with all the customer service jobs going overseas more than I would have an issue with illegals taking any jobs here. Other than illegals taking jobs here, what problems do people coming? Because keep in mind, niggas got cartels to run from down there. Niggas got corrupt police to run from down there. Niggas got dead industries, like literally nothing to work for. Niggas got cocaine factories and cornfields and like no other industries down there to work. So in order to feed your family, niggas literally have to come to a place where industry is like running free. So like, what is it that what threat do they pose to y'all niggas to make y'all think that they shouldn't be here? What are they taking from y'all? I wish I could make this shit bigger. Where are my glasses? My old ass. All right. You don't understand. When people are here illegally, things I didn't think about, not even who's taking jobs, I just didn't know that sanctuary cities take these people in, house them, school them, educate them to learn English. What? To illegals? What about my community? What about the people who are homeless on the streets? And our tax dollars are funding illegals. I feel you, but they people too, bro. They all running from something. If you looked at them like POWs, because you know America goes and starts wars in all types of other fucking countries, and then brings those people here to save them from the shit that we helped them get into, or tried to help them out of, or exacerbate it. We bring those niggas over here, we call them POWs, and we let them have all types of amnesty. We give them money to start with and property and shit. How is that any different? Niggas need help. We are the fucking long arm of the law of the world. We police countries. We police countries. So niggas is naturally gonna come here. No, I understand. I understand. But I'm thinking about it like this. Motherfuckers is running from something. And they're running here. And the shit that they taking, and the shit that they need, the shit that they taking, that shit gonna get taken from you anyway. So it's like, how could you be mad? Because these niggas is taking this shit from you anyway. Like, if you wanted the government to take care of your local community, your black people around you, then incentivize the government to do that. But I'll tell you this: the government has already been incentivized to help Mexicans who cross the border illegally. They've already been incentivized to do that for a lot of reasons, for different industries, for different money going into different people's pockets. So, I mean, I can't get mad at them for doing that, bro. If you come here, come legally. I don't know what cooties or problems you talking or taking. And by the way, ATL full of traffic is a mess already. Stay your ass on the other side. Okay, thanks, bye. Talking to illegal immigrants. Okay. Like I said, it's just not in me to. You got the right to feel that way. Yeah, it's just not in me to feel territorial about land that I just happen to be born in. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, yeah, it's crowded, but it ain't crowded right here. I can afford to have enough space in my home. Ain't nobody crowding my space. Um, if niggas did want to come into the country, come into my community, and start walking down my streets and start frequenting my fucking locations, that don't bother me. If niggas wanted to start filling out paperwork and start benefiting from tax breaks and grants and shit that I'm not benefiting from, that don't bother me. I didn't fill out that fucking paperwork. I didn't go and apply for that shit. On top of that, even if it doesn't apply to me, there's shit that does apply to me I could be working on. I'm not worried about those people, bro. Those people are not threatening anything that I have. And I think that me being worried about those people is just worrying about those people. Like, that's their situation. Let their situation be their situation. And my situation is my situation. And when it come down to it, most of my tax dollars is going to wars that I don't support or I'm not fighting in, elections that I am not voting in, or motherfucking, well, I will appreciate the roads and the stoplights and all of that shit. But they ain't spending it on schools. They ain't spending it on libraries. They ain't spending it on a bunch of shit that I care about. They're spending it on, used to be abortion and shit like that, but whatever. They're spending it on a whole bunch of shit. And I don't necessarily agree with most of the shit. But at the end of the day, it's a system that we pay into and we believe in the system. So we support the system. We support it in various ways. You have the right to feel the way that you have the right to feel about that shit. And that's cool and all. But what it really comes down to is America has been incentivized to take these people in and support these people because these people support America. Priorities are wrong. Fuck letting randos in our country. Sorry, I didn't mean to say fuck with so much like anger. Fuck letting randos in our country. Why not heal our own cities? Because that's not what niggas want. That's not. And help all the people here struggling already. Why are people struggling? People struggling because they want to fucking struggle. They don't want help, nigga. I hear all that you saying, but for every good purpose you point out, it's like 10 evilness getting past with the mask of them being victims. What is the evil, bro? Name, if there's 10 of them, if it's 10 of them, King of Kings, name 2. Name 3. If it's 10. I'm so pissed the immigrants in NYC, for example, get housing. I never been to NYC, but I heard it's hard as hell to find decent housing. Why are they getting it? And not Americans born here who need it. Corrupt system is corrupt. Get these illegals away. You let them come in your yard. Fine. My gate is closed. You funny. When I play What Up RG, you never this supportive to his experiences as an immigrant. Nigga, what? I love Mexicans. What you talking about? What you talking about? I told. Let's see. Let me. Before I respond, let me think. You told me his story. I heard his story. This is not the first time I heard his story, so I'm not 100% sensitive to his particular story. Basically, what happened was this kid, his dad. What happened? His dad got deported when he was a little kid, and now he's afraid his whole family's gonna get deported or some shit like that. Nigga, I have bad eyes, and if I want to read it fluidly, I gotta put my face up to the computer, but the mic is over here, so it's for the quality. It's for the production quality. Human trafficking, drug dealing, and supporting other countries by taking their problems on. That's not just illegal immigrants. That happens with every country, and it happens with your votes. You niggas vote to go to other countries, start wars, and bring them niggas back over here. It happens in the Middle East. It happens in Eastern Europe. It's happening with fucking Ukraine right now. It happens in Asia. They've been bringing niggas from Vietnam, from fucking Korea, and all that other shit. And I'm not against any of it. What I'm saying is, it's going to happen. So y'all niggas is mad that it's happening illegally, but meanwhile, it's happening without voter consent, is what it is. But it's definitely still happening with corporate consent. Okay? Right? The corporations are making the decisions. You voters are not making the decisions. And so it is called illegal, but it's still supported. It's still so supported. No, I know, but I'm telling you that that's not exclusive to the illegals. What you brought up, those three things you said are not exclusive to the illegals. So that ain't no different than, that's why I'm saying it's no different than Vietnam. It's no different than North Korea. It's no different than what's going on in Ukraine. It's no different than what happened in Afghanistan. It's no different than, literally, these people, we go over there, we blow their shit up, and then we let them come over here, and we give them tax breaks and shit like that. And I don't got no problem with it. It is what it is. But what it is the difference is in Mexico, we do the same shit. Or in Mexico, yeah, we do the same shit. But we do it without corporate consent. Or sorry, we do it without government consent. We do it without citizen consensus voting on it. What it is you got companies like Lockheed Martin and shit, not them, I don't know if it's them or whatever, but you got big companies, big conglomerates, contractors that work for the U.S. government. They go down there, they start their own private wars over cocaine and shit, and they do what they want to do, and then they make deals with motherfuckers to bring them back over here and support them. It's no different, and it's not justified or okay. I know, it's no different. It is not any different, but it is justified in the sense that if you vote for it, if it's what you chose, if you guys have said, I support this president, so then that president goes to war, and that president decides to bring a whole bunch of people back here and open the doors to another country because we're occupying that country, right? Then you support that war. You support that president's decisions. You support what that president decided to do with those people, right? I ain't gonna say POWs because that's not the correct term, but the people who are allowed to come in the aftermath of our newfound relationship. You support that, right? But the difference is we don't have that same relationship with Mexico, so y'all niggas don't support that shit. But if the next president that you voted for decided to have that relationship with Mexico, would you not support that president? Or would you just not support? Like, how would that go? Would you not support that president? Yeah, votes ain't even real, nigga. Electoral college, come on. Yeah, so like if you found out that Vivek wanted to open the borders and have like an open relationship with Mexico, would you not support him no more? Are you that anti-Mexico? Because then at that point they wouldn't be illegals, right? And then at that point it would be assumed that whatever we're gaining from having our allegiance with Mexico is being paid back in gratuity, right? So like we can just have like a reciprocal relationship. So you might not know how you're benefiting from it, but you're okay with it because the president's okay with it. That would be right? That would be okay, right? If Vivek said that shit was cool, y'all would be cool with it? Or y'all just straight up anti motherfucking Mexican niggas coming over here? How y'all feel about that? By the way, I love the spirited chat, guys. I appreciate y'all. And I need to charge my shit. Yeah. Most people coming through Mexico aren't Mexican. Good point. A lot of El Salvadorians, Venezuelans. I was going to name more countries, but it's just so many. The more the merrier. It's not like we're running out of space. Have you niggas seen Middle America? Have you seen Kentucky and fucking Nebraska and goddamn all of that shit in the middle? It ain't shit there, bro. Even the middle of this state, it ain't shit there. The middle of your state, the middle of Georgia, it ain't shit there. We got space. We got space for all these niggas. And if they got good skills and if they willing to spend money, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Let's go. We are all speaking our perspective. We don't all know the complete truth to it all, but we're all speaking our perspective. I mean, I might sound like a dumbass. I might sound ignorant as shit, and I hope y'all forgive me if I do. But I'm speaking like openly knowing that I don't know everything about it, but I do have an opinion, and my opinion isn't strongly against. You know what I mean? And y'all niggas' opinions seem to be strongly against. So I was like, I know, I was joking. I know, you ain't got to address the space thing. I was joking. I was kidding as if space is the only resources that we would need, right? But no, y'all niggas was saying y'all strongly against. So I was like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see no reason to be strongly against that shit. I don't see no reason to feel anything about it. But if you're going to feel something about it, then I was choosing the humanitarian viewpoint, which is, oh, well, I mean, if they all want to be here for a reason. Let me think why. What's the reason that they could all want to be here? Industry, freedoms, the corruption of their own government. Seems like good enough reasons for me. Shit. And I'm sure there's very many more. But I mean, there's probably some negative things that y'all niggas could list from y'all perspective. But if I was to think of negative things, why would an illegal person want to come to America? To rape and pillage, to kidnap. But I mean, motherfuckers ain't shit anyway. I mean, if they gonna not be shit, they gonna not be shit wherever the fuck they wanna not be shit at. And I can't really just bank on niggas not being shit. Sometimes you just gotta bank on niggas just being niggas. So it's the 80-20 rule. If we bring 100 motherfuckers into the country, 80 of them gonna be productive. 20 of them niggas is gonna suck. I mean, it sounds good, right? See, I was reading sarcasm and your sounds good. When you said sounds good, I was definitely like, this nigga being sarcastic. In my mind. This is a good discussion too. I ain't gonna lie. No, cause I'm on some real shit. I'm still on your shit that you said right before that, which is I think we all speaking with a limited experience to this, and it's true. I think so too. Biden allowed this. Go ahead, Josh. Tell these motherfuckers. Yo, Josh. What about the Vivek thing, bro? Would you support Vivek if he supported Mexico? If Vivek opened the borders, would you support Vivek anymore? Come on, don't make me just call your ass or text you. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I wasn't as prepared as I should have been for the day, so I did not find a quote. Now, usually with the quotes, my preference is, and I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up unless anybody else has anything to offer. Um, Speaking of which, I gotta call you, King of Kings. I gotta call you. So we need to buy Mexico. I agree. See, somebody, I ain't talking no shit. I ain't talking no shit. I'm just like if we just having a discussion, you know what I mean? If we just having figurative discussions and shit, like why not think big? I love that. I love that. I wish I would have did that. You know what I mean? Dead ass, man. Why think small? Why not think big? None of it matters. We're just ideals. I mean, we just well, I don't know what the word I mean. We're just brainstorming, you know? So why not? All right, I'm gonna just go to a random person at the bottom of this John, and hopefully I can find one of those good gold thought-provoking Johns. Morgan Freeman. You think Morgan Freeman is the nigga with the quotes? I don't know if Morgan Freeman is the nigga with the quotes. Who should I go to, man? Any votes? Any votes? Any votes? We got Denzel, we got Johnny Depp, we got Dwayne Johnson, we got Will Rogers, Adam Sandler, Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood. Any votes? Anybody? Any votes? You know what's ironic about the Buy Mexico thing, though? The Mexicans that would be opposed to it are, in my opinion, not like, you don't want to say good or bad, but in my opinion, the solid Mexicans, the ones who are like super like Azteca and shit and like really care about they roots and they upbringing and their culture and their community and all those niggas, like those niggas is the niggas that would probably oppose it because they think that they land is fucking holy, you know? So they probably wouldn't be down with it, but I would imagine that I'd imagine that the cartel would be like, hell yeah, trade us that shit for Hawaii or some shit. Charles? Charles Spurgeon or Chuck Missler? Is that where you going? Hey, you voted, so you get your way, man. Is that where you going? Is that what did I misinterpret that? That's my nigga right there. I don't know. Let's see if we got any. I don't think I ever read any Chuck quotes. Like, I usually listen to Chuck in long form. I don't think I ever read any Chuck quotes. This dude, can't say enough about this dude. Bless his soul. The only barrier to truth is the presumption that you already have it. Damn, Chuck. Tell these niggas, Chuck. Oh, this nigga killing it already. Come on, Chuck. What else you got? The step of obedience always precedes revelation. That pattern is evident all through the scripture. Yeah, they don't know, though. Satanic forces are here, and they are not friendly. Yo, you funny. Those born once will die twice, and those born twice will die once. See, these niggas don't know the math, King of Kings. Charles Barkley? Oh, that's what you meant? For real? You meant Charles Barkley? He was on here? Was he on here? I don't see him. Nah, he ain't on here. You ain't mean Charles Barkley. You fucking with me, ain't you? Boom! You fucking with me, bro. Alright. I'm gonna go with this one right here, bro. This is the one. This is the one that's blowing my mind. This is the one that everybody can use. No matter what your beliefs is, you need this right here. You need to understand this truth. This is a universal truth. Even though the other shit is true too, I'm just saying. This is a universal truth. No matter how you live your life, you still need to understand that the only barrier to truth is the presumption that you already have it. And that sucks, because I just did that, right? I just presumed that this is the truth. But let's break that down. That means if you walk around thinking you know shit, then you ain't finna learn nothing. But if you walking around thinking that there's something that can be known, and there's something that maybe you don't know, like that curiosity, that openness, then I think the truth will probably present itself to you a little bit more willing. I think that's a simple way to put it. That seems to be a simple way to put it. Or as I heard another man say, the more you know you don't know. So, yeah. Wow. That's what's up. That's a hard ass quote too, coming from a man who thinks he knows the truth. That's heavy. So anyway, appreciate y'all for coming through. Sincerely love you guys. It's been a spirited debate. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Start calling these wonderful Wednesdays. I didn't even get to half of the shit I had written down, but we already over time by 15 minutes. So y'all be good. Shout out to King of Kings. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Azor. Shout out to Chuck. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. If you ain't following already, don't forget to follow. You can check the stuff out on YouTube. These broadcasts get reposted. You can check out TRN Podcast on Spotify or Apple, and you can follow the TRN Podcast on Twitter. And I also will be broadcasting what practice needed tonight on this Twitch around 10 o'clock. So, God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.